And now, from Fox 55 News, this is your local sports.
Evening, everyone. Monday was Memorial Day, which means it's also baseball sectional championship day. A win today gets you some hardware and a trip to regionals next weekend. Action from all across the area for you. We're going to start things right here in the Summit City. Class 4A Sectional 5 title game at Carroll High School. DeKalb taking on Snyder. Second inning, Panthers up a run, but back come the Barons. Runner on for Alex Leslie. He pulls a ball inside the third base bag. Aiden Lytle scores, and the game's tied at 1 apiece. In the third, it's 2-1 Barons now. Runner on third for Eli Emke. He flies out to center, but that's going to be plenty deep for Parker Smith to tag and score from third. DeKalb takes a 3-1 advantage. On to the sixth, still 3-1. Kind of weird play, so stick with me here. Runners on second and third. Snyder's Navion Warren flies out to center. Langston Level, he's on third. Doesn't tag. One problem, Parker Swanson on second does. He gets in a pickle between second and third. Swanson somehow gets back to the base. Level comes home to score during all that, and it's 3-2 heading to the final frame. But then in the seventh, Parker Smith shutting the door. One of his 8 strikeouts ends the ball game. It's time to party like it's 2002. Barons win their first sectional in 21 years, 3-2.
It feels great. A lot of nerves going into that last inning. It just feels good to finally get one, especially after my sophomore year. We came out here and kind of didn't perform, and we let that one slip away. It's good to come out here this year and get it.
Obviously, it was no secret with the draw. We're going to have to earn it, go through 3 quality teams. And, again, the pitching was there, the defense backed them up, and we put balls in play when we needed to. I mean, couldn't be more proud. Again, all credit to these guys. We had the pieces. It was just a matter of putting the puzzle together, and they got the job done.
The Barons moving on to face the winner of the Sectional 6 title game down at Huntington North between Homestead and Southside at Forest Glen Park. Pick this one up, bottom 1, 2 outs, runners on. Evan Harrell comes up with a big punch out there. It's 0-0 after 1. It would not be that way for the rest of the game. Moving to the bottom of the second, Mason Weaver doing a little work for himself. Smokes one to the green after a double by Jacob Goody. Archer's unable to hang on to it. Homestead brings in the first run of the game, and the floodgates would open from there. 1 inning later, the senior Bryce Yoder smokes this ball down the line, hits off the pole. That is a solo shot. 2 hits for him on the day. Just like that, it's 3-0 Spartans. And then talk about a day for Weaver. Finishes the night with another no-hitter. His second of the postseason. Hasn't given up a hit in his last 12 innings. Spartans win their 3rd straight sectional, 10-0 in 5.
Feels good, Coming out here and dominating is a good feeling to have, and it's good to have another one under our belt. Homestead, we got a lot of hard workers on this team, like top to bottom, hard work, and everybody's there every day putting in work, and I think that just shows with our domination and how we are winning sectionals.
Feels great, especially as a senior this year, leading my boys to another title. My sophomore year, come out and win as a sophomore. Then last year I was injured, so it's good to be back and be a part of something special with this team.
Yeah, Spartans advance to see DeKalb in regionals next weekend. Time, location still to be announced. Bump down to Class 3A, Sectional 21 at Garrett. Concordia Heritage meeting up for that sectional championship. Start bottom of the first. Concordia up 3-0. Dalton White comes up big. Laces a ball deep in the gap. Close play at home. Caleb Abbott called safe for run number 2. It's a 3-2 ball game. Moving to the top of the second, Morgan Andrews dealing on the bump. Picks up a couple quick strikeouts. Patriots get out of the inning, top 3. They move ahead with a 5-3 lead. Luke Baltimore flares this one to the outfield. Left fielder unable to come up with it. Baltimore builds into second for a double. 2 batters later, Drew Reynolds singles through the 6th hole. Baltimore scores, makes it a 1-run game, but Heritage survives with a 6-4 victory. They take home their first sectional since 2015. They're going to move on to face East Noble in regionals. The Knights taking down Fairfield today 5-0 to win their first sectional since 1995. Elsewhere in Class 3A, it's an all-NE8 battle for the Sectional 23 title at Oak Hill. Norwell taking on Belmont. This one was all Knights all day. Bottom 2, it's already 2-0. Luke Graff lines a shot down the line and left. That's going to plate a pair. Norwell doubles their lead. It's 4-0, and they were far from finished. Later in the frame, Cade Shelton going shopping at the Gap. Another runs in. Knights put up 5 in the inning. It's 7-0. And then in the third, the big blow of the day, courtesy of Brody Bolin. He's going to play some football in college. My dude can swing a bat, too. Puts this one out of the park for a grand slam. That is a proud dad right there on the right side of your screen. Part of a 5 RBI day for Brody. Norwell wins its 3rd straight sectional, 14-0 and 5.
You know, it feels great. You know, it never changes. It never gets old. You know, we've been battling, we've been working. We had a lot of guys step up. Our dugout was amazing today. You know, Coach Goody's been tightening things up. Our coaches have done a great job, and then the players just came together. You know, and it feels good. You know, when you're intertwined, it's like family in here. You know, and I'm so pleased and happy and proud of all of my guys, and I'm excited to bring home a trophy today.
The Knights going to face Newcastle in regionals. Trojans taking down Delta today to win the sectional 24 title. Down in Class 2A, sectional 37 at Blackford. Bishop Lewis, sectional champs for the first time since 2012. Knights knocking off Adams Central 4-1. They're going to move on to see Westview in regionals. The Warriors taking down Central Noble 6-0 today to win their first sectional crown since 2014. In Class 1A, sectional 51 at Fremont. Lakewood Park, Blackhawk Christian battling for that sectional championship, and the Braves wasted no time setting the tone tonight. Top 1, Reese Tracy singles into left. That's going to plate a pair of runs. 2 RBIs on the day for Tracy. All part of a 5-run top of the first. Blackhawk up 5-0 before Lakewood Park can even swing a bat. But bottom 1, Panthers answer. Caden Kirtley shoots this ball down the right field line. 2 runs going to come on in to score on the 2 RBI single. Just like that, it's a 5-2 game, but Blackhawk responded right back. Top 2, Aiden Muldoon comes up with an RBI knock of his own. Braves put up 2 more in the second. They go on to win this one 8-4. They are sectional champs for the 2nd time in the past 3 years. They're going to move on to regionals and will face Southwood. The Knights knocking off rival Northfield today 8-2 to claim the sectional 52 crown. All of today's sectional results are up at WFFT.com. Drew.